everyone.
Hey guys, how are we doing? It's Rafael Feliciano from Sizzle SWFL Restaurant Week, and we are here for another exciting tasting. It's not just a one three-course. We're doing two three-course tastings because this restaurant has a $26 and a $36 option. So, and just so you guys know, Restaurant Week, that's what we're talking about. We're on our second Restaurant Week of the year since the winter one that just passed, and we do Restaurant Week because we need the restaurants to be busy. We need the restaurants to be busy during a slow time of year. We want the locals to come out, to have something to do. We did our last Restaurant Week. It's called the Winter Edition. We did that May 31st to, wow, just kidding. It was after Thanksgiving, before Christmas. Now we're on our Spring Edition, which is May 31st to June 13th. And the best thing about Restaurant Week, you know, we've worked with a lot of great charities. Shout out to the Boys and Girls Club and St. Matthew's House and the Humane Societies. But this year we decided let's tie in the community even more. So what we did is we started the Sizzle Southwest Florida FGCU Food and Beverage Scholarship. And it's for local high school graduates that are enrolled or enrolling into FGCU's Resort and Hospitality program. And why is that so important? We deal with over 100 restaurants a year, and the number one thing we hear is restaurants need back of house. They need servers, they need cooks, they need, hotels need concierges, and these are all things that our local universities provide. So by supporting this new scholarship, we're able to help supply the restaurants with those people. So every time you dine out during Restaurant Week, no matter what restaurant it is, no matter if you're in Fort Myers, Bonita, Cape Coral, Marco Island, $1 from every menu is going to go back to the scholarship. And it doesn't seem like much, but last Restaurant Week we did 30,000 covers. If we got even half of that and we're able to raise $15,000 for the scholarship, I think we'll be off to a phenomenal start. And man, show a little bit of the food that we're about to talk about. So now that we're showing you a little bit of the food, we are in Fort Myers at Society, one of the hottest new places, still one of the newest restaurants here in Fort Myers. They have awesome late night scene, they have an awesome happy hour, but people don't know they have an awesome menu with an awesome new chef. And I say awesome a lot because it's what it is.
Your awesomeness.
Because it's awesome word. Because awesome is awesome. But in the reality of it, what we want to do, we're very happy to have Society on because it's not just showcasing the beautiful venue, their night scene, the food. Food's important, and this is what Restaurant Week is. So today we're going to introduce Brad and Chef James Pryor, and they're going to talk to us a little bit about Society, Treehouse, and their Restaurant Week menu. What's up, guys?
What's up, man?
How you doing?
Thank you very much. Well, first of all, to be complimentary, spending a lot of time in Miami, one of my favorite weeks or months was...
I got you.
Watch it, thank you. Was Miami Spice. And what you guys have done with Sizzle, it's nice to actually see an event that really provides a prefix offering to customers in relatively slow time. So it's been my favorite time to do that in Miami.
So you've
for
dined
Miami
in
Spice.
Miami Spice.
Oh, numerous times. It
That's
was
awesome.
favorite month. So very, very glad to actually see that being brought to Naples and Fort Myers. So Society, we've actually been open for about 6 months. And we pride ourselves in a modern American cuisine. So we have anything from cuts of steak to prime fish dishes to key lime pie. As you can actually see, we have our famous Cuban cigars here, a sushi hand roll, a grouper dish right here. This is our pork shoulder rib.
Pride and joy.
This is Pride and Joy.
Someone just messaged me from FGCU. Someone just messaged me from FGCU and said, because we're talking about the scholarship, and they sent me all capital letters, and it said, Brad Koza, 2003 FGCU graduate.
FGCU, alma mater. So yeah, going back to Society, by priding ourselves in being a restaurant first, it's lend ourselves of being 14,000 square feet, that we have vast space for corporate events. We have had the honor of actually hosting events for Gartner, Chico's, Johnson Johnson, Hertz, and amongst a lot of private parties.
What kind of things you do for those parties if they book with you?
Well, Chef actually has a special events menu as well that, of course, is cross-utilized off of the main menu itself. But having the ability to have a fusion of entertainment as well as fine dining and relatable dining, it really provides a perfect approach, a hybrid approach that this area has showed us that they're actually ready for.
So you think that with being the first of this area, this size, this type food, this facility that's open late, that you're going to open the doors for other places like you guys?
I believe so. I'm a firm I'm a firm believer if you build it, they will come. But being in investment real estate for the past 10, 15 years in this market is definitely yearning for some big city metropolitan concepts. We've been festooned with corporate chain restaurants, and private label restaurants do exceptionally well in Southwest Florida. So we believe that there was a niche also in the entertainment side. If you take a look at the national trend, most restaurants are going a little bit more from that traditional mundane dining experience to a little pop of entertainment as well. And by having that little X factor complements with the quality food program that we have here, it's really been received well in Southwest Florida.
And if you guys are just tuning in, we are at Society, which is one of our it is actually our newest Restaurant Week participant. We're here in Fort Myers, Bell Tower Shops. We're here with Chef James, with Brad. Brad, what would I say your title is?
Partner,
Brad Koza.
That's correct.
Thank God I said that right. Oh man!
And if you guys numerous times.
Koza, bourbon, whatever. And if you guys hear me, please send us a like. Let us know that you can hear us. Share the video because we're going live. We're about to go through 6 courses of 2 of their menus. They have a $26 menu and a $36 menu for Restaurant Week. So let's dive a little bit into the food. So we're going to talk with Chef James, and we're going to go a little bit into. Let's start with the appetizers.
Appetizers. Well, this is our staple here. Is our Cuban cigar, of course. It's missing one because they dove
That's
in
Guy
already.
Clark, by the way.
It was
Guy
delicious.
Clark.
It was delicious.
It's actually sliced ham, pulled pork, shredded cabbage, sliced pickles, and it's served with a Dijon aioli and a Cuban cigar dish.
Where did the idea come from getting this Cohiba plate? I mean, that's the coolest thing I've ever seen.
Presentation.
I
man.
honestly,
It's all about
I couldn't
presentation.
tell you. We actually just were just sitting discussing, how we need to present this and a lot better, except not on a plate. And we discussed it, and the idea came up with doing it in an ashtray. And we searched it, found these beautiful ashtrays, and we literally bought them on the spot.
JC says they look awesome.
I think, something that restaurants are missing, especially what you're saying the corporate restaurants are doing better, is presenting their meals better. Because what's happening, everyone takes a photo of their food, out of sight, out of mind. If you're not taking the cool photo, if you're not posting it, you're not the first to say, hey, because I guarantee you, if we looked Society up on Instagram and it was the food photos, that is probably one of the most popular photogenic aesthetic photos they take. So that's super cool, and we
started that trend. This is our trend. We started this trend in the ashtray. So hopefully people are catching on and actually using it. I mean, I don't mind if somebody else uses that, but that is our staple.
And corporate restaurants are smart. They're doing the research. They're seeing all these private label restaurants coming in with the cutesy way to basically showcase their dish and the theme itself. And you're starting to see that as well. You're starting to see that on a nationwide trend right now.
We see, I think one of the trends that we see, and Guy and I have talked about this, is we see corporate chain restaurants open up restaurants to look like mom and pop places. Right. With kind of cool niche names and the Barnyard Woods and stuff like that, and they're kind of trying to separate themselves. But at the end of the day,
it's still corporate.
It still can't be private label.
You still can't be private label. Can't be. Are the ashtrays for sale?
No.
Absolutely not.
So they're not for sale.
And we will pre-authorize your credit card to make sure you do not steal them.
Please do not steal them. They are very limited in the.
Okay, if I hypothetically accidentally walked out with it, what is the cost going to be on me?
$30 to $35.
Man, I'd pay $40 all day for that.
So now
And it's not part of the
$50.
prefix dinner, $36.
Good thing it's an appetizer, so that way, that's the course they start off with.
sure.
No, that's awesome.
It's not the ending course, so hopefully they clear it off the table as soon as they're finished with it.
Yeah, for sure. All right, so that's what we got. We got the what is this called again, Chef?
Our Cuban cigar.
All right, so this is the Cuban cigar in the Cohiba ashtray. So if we started with this, where would we go next with what we have on the table?
We would actually go into Well, the hand roll is also an appetizer as well on the $26 menu.
Okay, so we'll talk about that for sure.
That is our sushi hand roll. That's made for my sushi chefs in the back. It's a tempura shrimp with roasted red pepper and avocado, fresh made eel sauce, and fresh made sriracha mayo.
Hey, Pinky, how are you? If you see this, because I know you're watching, give us a thumbs up. Share the video. We love you. Going back to the food.
And that is pretty much our interpretation of our hand roll here at Society.
It almost looks like we did a video a couple months ago, actually last restaurant week, where we did a sushi burrito. And
I'd eat that.
Sushi burrito, because it was super popular, obviously on the West Coast, and it was kind of just putting their spin on something. It's just being inventive and creative, and that almost reminds me of that. How much do you think people order that just from the visual aid of it alone?
Oh, I mean, it's a beautiful dish. Look at it. I mean, who wouldn't want that? It's appetizing just by the looks.
Is this on the 26 or 36?
That is actually on the $26 menu.
Look at that deal.
So at the 36, you come in, you can start off with, I took a bite, guys. I'm sorry, but here, you can see what's in it. Sorry. I'm
took
not.
a bite and Guy ate a whole one.
Yeah, guy ate a whole one and I took a bite. So, listen, if that says anything, it just means that I haven't ate the rest of mine yet.
They're my favorite thing.
And then if you guys are ordering off the $26 menu, this is one of the appetizers that you can choose from.
That's the appetizer I recommend.
That's the appetizer. That's the appetizer the chef recommends. So, Edwin, how you doing, man? Thanks for watching. All right, so after this, so we have the two appetizers. We're going to move into the entree of the $36 course.
So the entree of the $36 would be our pork shoulder rib.
All right, this is a beautiful dish. I see some tostones, and, I'm half Puerto Rican, so I see the tostones right there in the bottom. I see a little slaw. Now tell us a little bit about this dish.
It's actually, it has a little Florida in it, and it has some of the islands in it. As you said, there's tostones on it.
Kind of neat.
It's pork shoulder rib. So it's the upper ribs of the pig.
Like what Hispanics would say, pernil?
Pretty much, and
But it's braised.
It's braised for about 5 hours. The meat is fall off the bone tender. It's served with an apple slaw. Even the fatty parts are just melt in your mouth, perfect.
Dude, that's delicious.
Yes.
Holy shit.
And then it's served with an apple slaw and tostones. And that is literally a steal. Off of any menu, that's a steal. To get that much meat on ribs, most people think baby back ribs. They're thinking they're looking for a full rack. I guarantee this 3-bone rack of ribs will fill up any person that comes in our dining room.
Come hungry for this one.
Yes, definitely.
Listen, guys, I'm not going to lie to you, okay? And I'm being for real, and I know you guys have a lot of videos of me eating food on camera, and that's fine. This is part of my job. However, this is delicious. This is delicious. And I'm half Puerto Rican, so pork shoulder,
Explain it to
tostones.
our audience right now.
Dude, I'm not going to lie. This is delicious. And I don't give these recommendations like that.
Chef is not Hispanic. He's an Italian. He's an Italian chef.
Yeah.
I actually traveled South America for about 12 months, and
Look at that versatility.
I got a lot of influence from them, and also the island. So I'm an Italian chef, but I can also cook your cuisine as well. So
Angel says chef's got some Cuban in him.
Yeah,
And,
you got a little bit of Hispanic in them.
Edwin says that it looks fire.
Dude, listen.
And,
Guys, listen to me one more
James
time.
says, what do I get when I win the bet, chef? What's the bet?
What's the stakes?
Listen, this interview's done. We're ending it right here at the pork shoulder.
I'm glad we started with this. I have other dishes, but I'm glad we started with that to just put a
Okay.
fork in.
Okay.
Put a fork in them. They're
That's coming
gone.
home.
But we do have the tostones. We have the slaw at the bottom. And anything else you want to tell us about that dish before I destroy that off camera?
No, absolutely not.
To-go box, please.
It's self-explanatory. It's literally Cuban pork tostones, like the post said. It's pretty much a Cuban-inspired dish. It has a beautiful bourbon glaze over top of it, and it's very light, healthy, and very flavorful, and very.
Hey, Anna, how are you?
Okay, so listen. We've got past that. because I could destroy that. And that's on the 36. That is course 2 of the $36 menu. Now we're going into, in case you're just tuning in, now we are going over the 6 courses of the 2 menus that Society is offering for Restaurant Week. They have a $26 3-course menu and a $36 3-course menu, with $1 of every menu going to our Sizzle Southwest Florida Food and Beverage Scholarship. So, $26 menu. Here's course 2, and we're with Chef James Pryor of Society. He's going to talk to us a little bit more about this.
This is a very, very Floridian, however you want to say it, inspired dish. It has island rice, which is a pineapple spicy rice, and it's a grouper roulade. It's a crab cake stuffed grouper, served over the pineapple spicy rice and wilted greens, wilted spinach. It's a beautiful dish, and like I said, it's very Floridian inspired, as you can see. Most of our dishes are inspired by, our surroundings.
You have a lot of Caribbean influence in general.
We have well, of course. This is our area is very in tune to that type of cuisine, and that's what people want. People want fresh local fish. They want fresh local flavors. They want the fruitiness of the pineapple. They want the spiciness of the flavors.
Stop. Stop.
You moved it too quick. We're trying to get a.
Oh, you guys have a chemistry here.
What goes?
So Floridian, which is like the first time I've ever heard that. That's why I think that's super cool.
I got it from Mr. Brad Koza, actually. I have never.
It's a hybrid word.
Do you have South American experience?
Absolutely not. It just sounded good.
We're gonna leave that one alone. So what was the rice on this again?
It's a pineapple spicy rice.
Pineapple spicy rice. So it has a little bit of kick.
It's got a little bit of kick, but it's cooled down with the pineapples.
Oh, that's awesome. So
you're
it's
getting that sweet.
that hot and sweet. That hot and sweet. And then you said the crab cake is from where?
Our crab cakes we make in house. Everything from our kitchen we make in house. We are a scratch kitchen. We are the definition of a scratch kitchen.
I think, after tasting a few of the dishes and not even going through the other ones yet, I do think that you guys are the sleeper restaurant. Back when David Lonnie, and I'm giving him a shout out because he was with Catch 41, and they won the Best First Bite Award at First Bite last spring, and we called them the sleeper restaurant. And I think this might be the sleeper restaurant in the sense of this is not what you expect the food quality to be, especially when you come here.
Hold on one second. Angel's got a quick question we need to answer. Angel said, so much food for the money. Can the deal be shared? So let's go to Brad real quick for that.
Yes. Simple question, yes. Absolutely.
Answer?
Yep.
Just yes?
Simple question,
So there you
simple
go,
answer.
Angel.
Yes, it can.
Okay.
Being open for 6 months, we're all about introducing this concept to the masses. So that's why we participate in events like this, and we're blessed to basically be on the radar and introduce our food to everybody. We want to basically introduce our best foot forward.
To give another answer to that question, you're not going to want to share.
No, that's a real answer.
upsell right
That's
there.
a real
That's
answer
a
because
salesman right there.
there's a lot of food here, and I still have a fork on the pork shoulder, which is back over here.
We're hiding the pork shoulder.
Let's talk
All
about
right.
drinks real quick.
Oh yeah, Brad, you can tell us a little about the drinks.
Sure. So, first of all, being an American modern cuisine, we want to have a lot of wines from Napa Valley. So, we do have some diversification of some Italian reds and so on and so forth. But the bulk of our wine list is Napa Valley, Calistoga Valley, just to really fit within brand of that American modern cuisine. As far as our cocktail program, we have a lot of trendy names for it. Like, for instance, we received numerous accolades for our drink called the Real Housewives of McGregor. It's pear lychee.
The Real Housewives of
Pear
McGregor.
lychee, Grey Goose pear, and it's just a really cool summer cocktail. We have about 6 or 7 specialty cocktails. And the Treehouse also has its own identity where it's a little bit more Polynesian, a little bit more tropical, and we have another 6 or 7 themed cocktails up there as well.
Now, you did mention the Treehouse, and we're here for Restaurant Week, but give us a little, for those, I was actually talking to some people in Naples, and they were asking me, where are all the young people at? And because I saw you at the Gulf Shore Life White Party.
Right, that's right.
And And she said,
which we did the official after party for the golf show.
so it was. Her name was Lisa. Hi, Lisa. If Lisa sees this video, and she goes, "Where are all the young people going?" I said, "Listen, I've been to society a few times, and I think they're all out there. Give quick synopsis of of the Treehouse and what you guys having up there on a regular basis."
So the programming for the Treehouse lends itself to live entertainment. One of the stigmas when we first went under construction and right before we're going to open up was building this place, it's only going to be DJs, it's only going to be for young people. And we tricked the system because we want to broaden the base of this concept. And by putting live entertainment 7 days a week and having that consistent programming.
7 days a week.
7 days a week. So there's been a lot of people that's been trafficked through the Treehouse. It's just a really
I am one of them.
It's a really cool environment. And you know, it's by having the kind of South Beach type of decor upstairs, and going a little bit more metropolitan, it's really provided people with a unique type of a different environment to enjoy.
So Anna Honorata, she actually did a wine event recently up in Naples. She did it was like a wine and fashion event, which was super awesome. She said you guys have the best parties in town, and Angel Casso says she's coming over tonight.
Sweet.
Perfect. That's exactly what we're looking for.
What time is she coming?
Angel, if you know what time you're coming, we can make a personal reservation for you live.
He or she.
He or she. I'm not sure. Angel, let us know. Just let us know. Just make a reservation. Oh, Brad, so listen, we have this copper pineapple on the table. Yes. Tell us why we have them and why they're so cool.
So we have a deal with Absolute Elix, and we gave them placement on a couple different cocktails. And they have a vessel program where they provide anything from sparrows to pineapples to just they even actually have just a traditional copper chalice that we actually use for some of our martinis. And it's a really cool copper program that we come up with some themed cocktails and place it in this. So we're actually working on a really
So the cocktail comes inside.
Amazing pineapple cocktail that we're going to be releasing for our summer drink series. So the mixologists are currently working hard at work figuring out the right chemistry of this cocktail.
But not just your summer drink series, you're also introducing brunch.
That is correct.
Tell us a little about that.
Well, I can't actually discuss the timeline of the launch, otherwise they'll get in trouble with the chef. But there is definitely a brunch, and probably one of the largest brunches with a little entertainment factor to fit within the rest of what we do, which is basically that social entertainment meets dining, and that's going to be launched relatively soon. So we're very excited about that because this area is truly in need of a brunch destination.
Now, the number one question that we're going to ask, that every lady is asking, is there mimosas?
Absolutely. Not only mimosas, we're doing a mimosa station where it's unlimited mimosas for X, and a Bloody Mary station where unlimited Bloody Marys for X.
Listen, if you're a lady and you're watching this video, and I see that there's a few ladies watching this video, go ahead and show a like, because he said unlimited mimosas, build your own mimosas, or build your own Bloody Marys, Bloody Mary bar.
Think bacon, think little sliders, think everything.
Dude,
that goes in
think that pork shoulder
Yeah.
on the...
Let's talk about that. Let's actually put a pork shoulder in the Bloody Mary.
Dude, listen, and I'm not even for that. I'd probably just order that for the pork shoulder.
So you're telling me the pork shoulder should be on brunch?
Listen, your pork shoulder should be on everything you do. Is what it should be.
Put it on a waffle.
Yeah, put a pork shoulder on a waffle. It's fine. It's fine. All right, so guys telling me to speed up. So here we are. We're going. I'm just kidding, guys. We are going into the what course is this part of? This is the 26 or 36?
That's the entree part of the 36.
Okay, so we're going to the entree part of the 36. Chef, tell us a little about this as we rotate it around.
That is a 10-ounce New York strip steak. It's served with bacon and Brussels sprouts, and of course, mashed potatoes. Who doesn't love steak and mashed potatoes? We have a fresh demi that we make in-house as well, and it's served with a beautiful garnish.
Where do you guys get your steaks from?
We are currently getting our steaks from Cheney Brothers. It's an upper two-thirds choice program. They are actually from Iowa. I'm not sure which company they're getting it from, but they are Iowa steaks.
Now, I know we're looking at the steak right now, but I want everyone who is not a steak eater to know that they're also going to be offering a vegan vegetarian option for those that are coming in and want to enjoy restaurant week. Do you guys know you guys want to talk a little bit about that?
Absolutely, yeah. For our first course, we'll just as you see the hand roll, we'll actually do a vegan hand roll for you as well, and also we'll have a cauliflower steak for your entree. A cauliflower steak is literally a nice half head of cauliflower, marinated and then grilled over an open wood fire grill, and it's served with parsnip puree, almond pesto, and farro.
Foul rice.
Any gluten-free options?
Yeah, someone just asked about gluten-free.
Our whole menu can be gluten-free. I will accommodate. My wife is gluten-free, so I can accommodate.
He gets it.
I get it. She's gluten-free, dairy-free, so I can accommodate in any way for allergies. I went to school for allergies, so I'm very, very in tune with what's going on right now, especially with the celiacs and the tree nuts, peanuts, and now even the dairy allergy.
Dude, that's a big thing because we went to we're big supporters of Southwest Florida Veg Fest and the ones they do at Millennial Brewing, and we know that the vegan vegetarian, just the momentum is picking up. It's really starting to kick in Southwest Florida. We know that like in the West Coast and other big cities, it's already taking full steam, but we're here, we're just turning the corner and we're just seeing how big it is. So for a place to have vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options, that's a huge deal for us, and we have people saying on our Facebook page how important that is, and we agree. What do you see?
Becoming extremely popular.
It's really, really popular because people are actually watching what's going into their food. Even from the department stores, the grocery stores, they're really looking at the ingredients that they're intaking in their daily diet.
I almost want to ask which one of your drinks are the healthiest, but that's like we're all just gonna. Yeah, it's oxymoron. Oh, and guys, so listen, in case you just are tuning in, we're here at Society Fort Myers at the Bell Tower Shops. We are previewing their Restaurant Week menu. Actually, we have 6 courses in front of us because we're doing 3 of their $26 menu, 3 of their $36 menu, and we're also talking about how they have vegan, vegetarian, and gluten-free options. And if you guys don't know, Restaurant Week is May 31st to June 13th. $1 from every meal sold goes to the FGCU Food and Beverage Scholarship that we started for Sizzle Southwest Florida, and it helps local high school graduates that are enrolling into the Resort and Hospitality program. And listen, and our website, it's live. We have the menus are submitted. Not all the menus are up, so we're continuously getting menus daily. So check on the website, see what menus are available. It also has, we distinguish who's doing lunches, who's not doing lunches. And here we are again with the menus for Society. We just finished this beautiful hunk of meat, and now we are going into the dessert portion, and with Brad and Chef James Pryor. So, James, tell us a little bit about this. Looks like a key lime pie, if I'm wrong.
Absolutely. We're in Florida. You have to have key lime pie. It's house-made key lime pie. My recipe. We literally make 10 cakes daily.
It's a hot seller.
It's a hot seller. It's a hot commodity here. Everything is made from scratch, from the whipped cream that you're tasting to the graham crumble underneath it. It's plain and simple. It's a beautiful key lime pie. It's probably one of the best that you'll have in Southwest Florida or in Florida in general.
And this goes back to your Florida bean.
Sure.
You can enunciate it.
Guys, that's actually delicious. That's actually very good. And we've been out here for almost 15, 20 minutes now, and that still tastes delicious. And we still haven't even talked about this beautiful blue cocktail that we have in front of us. And is this a Restaurant Week cocktail? Is it a cocktail that you have? Tell us a little about this, Brad.
It is not. That is actually our island surprise. The mixologists are currently testing a few different cocktails for the summer launch, and this is definitely going to make the cut. It's a great cocktail.
Awesome. Now, so we've gone through as many courses as we probably have had so far for our Restaurant Week videos. There's a pork shoulder that I'm not going to show you because I've destroyed it. Guy says bring it, so whatever. We're going to bring it to you. Here it is. And this is on Chef James. Where is this? Which menu is this on?
This is on our $36 menu, but you can also get this after Sizzle Week. That is on my main dinner menu. It is a hot commodity, and we can't make it enough. Like, we can't make it fast enough.
How many of these items are on your menu or will last and make it towards your menu?
The only two things that are actually on our menu of our course is the Cuban cigars, which is a staple for our restaurant, and the pork shoulder ribs, because that is now going to become one of our second staples to the to society.
So you guys heard it here first. Society is not only doing a $26 and a $36 menu, they're having items that they don't normally have. So if you come down here and you get to taste their food, you're going to be able to taste some of their signature items, but also some things that they're in the beta stages. We're going to see if it works, and if it does really well, maybe you guys throw it on the menu.
Absolutely.
Absolutely.
Great time, and it's first of all, like Miami Spice, it's a great time to basically showcase something and introduce a different dish that we would actually not have on our static menu.
Awesome. And so one last time, tell us a little about Society, tell us a little bit about Restaurant Week, and throw in how you guys are excited to help us raise money for our scholarship, and we'll wrap this up.
No, I honestly think it's awesome that you guys are helping out with the scholarship. I wish I had something like that when I was going to culinary school as well. I mean, a little bit about Society. We're modern American. We have a great cuisine, and we also offer a high-energy lounge. We have the best of both worlds. So we have great food, great cocktails, great music, live entertainment upstairs. You can't go wrong at Society.
Dude, Brad, listen to me. I know we said we were worried about him promoting this and talking on camera, but that was your line, dude.
I'm a hype man right now. My work here is done.
Well, guys, listen. You heard it here first. This is the $26 and the $36 menu for Restaurant Week. We had some great food. I've already had a glass of bourbon. This is Society. Society is located, someone just asked. Society is located Bell Tower Shops in Fort Myers. It is in the corner of US 41 and Daniels Parkway. There's been a TGI Fridays that's been here for probably like 20 years, probably. And it's right there. It's in between TGI Fridays and the movie theater. And listen, you heard Chef James say it. This is the sleeper restaurant. If you want to enjoy good food, not just the high-energy lounge, which I like those words, you should take that. The high-energy lounge, you have a sleeper menu that I think everyone is going to be really impressed to have. And come out, enjoy Restaurant Week, May 31st to June 13th. $1 from every menu supports our FGCU Sizzle Food and Beverage Scholarship. So you're not just eating, you're dining with purpose. We're using 2 hashtags this year, hashtag Sizzle SWFL and hashtag Dine with Purpose. And that's really it. We're wrapping it up. We're going to do one last preview of the food. And that's it. Go to our website. The menus are available. They are up. Sizzle SWFL Restaurantweek.com. And that's it.
Please come check us out.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Raphael.
Awesome. Thanks, guys.